Third time's the charm. Hey guys, this is my third attempt at recording Spark the Electric Jester. Multiple things went wrong the other two times, and it annoys me. So we're gonna figure this shit out together. We need to delete the progress. I'll get into things when we actually start. But we have a cutscene, but there's no dialogue. There's no like voice acting. So I have no idea. Like, am I supposed to talk over this, or am I supposed to like be silent over this, even though there's no sound? It's just text, like, I don't know. Uh, this is a game I wanted to do. It's a newer game than what I've done in the past. Before this, the newest game that I let's played, other than ROM hacks, was in 2009. Was a game from 2009, and I'm like, I should probably do something new. I don't want people to think I'm some old like, older games are good and newer games are bad type because I'm not, especially with indies. So I don't know. I just felt like this would be a good thing to do because it's newer. I know it's still like over a decade old. I think it came out in 2015. It might have been 2016, but I felt like it was good to do. I was going to do Frogun, but then I remembered that the final level is something that I don't want to replay anytime soon, so I'm doing this instead. I don't know if this is after Muppets ended, like the week after Muppets ended, then my partner and I did not start recording a Let's Play yet. If this is not after that, and it's after that, then we did. I don't know, man. If this is after Pokemon, or it's after the thing that my partner and I do together, then I don't know. You can tell what this is. You can tell that. I don't know why I'm talking about this shit. Yes, let's play the tutorial just to show it off to you people that are watching. I don't know why I worded it like that. Um, Okay, yeah, the usual thing to move and jump. I actually like arrow keys and Z to jump, so this game's all ready for me. We can attack with this. Triangle, circle is to dash. I thought triangle was a dash for a second. Okay, why isn't it? Uh, oh, okay, they want me to specifically do a special attack. I thought they just wanted me to beat it up. This is something that I don't do a lot, where you can shoot directly upwards. I mean, it might come in handy. I don't remember using it that much, but it's been a bit. Oh my God, our head turned into a robot Gumi. I don't know. Those things just look like Gumi to me. Okay, special move. If you attack enemies enough, it fills up a bar up there, and you can do a special attack depending on the item you have. We'll get into items later, I guess. The wall jumping in this game is stupid simple. I also like that his mouth movement in his eye portrait or whatever is just a tiny little flicker. Uh, Wall jumping is super simple. You don't have to press other buttons. You actually shouldn't press other buttons. Like if you want to wall jump left and you press left, you're going to uncling from the wall. You just press jump. There's no like direction you have to aim or anything. A car just honked a horn really loudly, and I hope you guys didn't hear it because I'm not restarting this. Okay, press start to skip. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah. I like fourth wall breaks. I've had to re-record this like 3 times, or re-record it 2 times. This is my third attempt, I guess. So first thing you're gonna notice is this is very Sonic coded. Is that a thing people say, coded? I don't know. I think it's different enough from Sonic in its structure. Its structure's kind of Sonic-y in that there's zones with multiple acts. Fuck off. But that's kind of where it ends to me. It's also really fast, I guess. But the gameplay itself is different enough. 1 minute, I have to clear my throat. Sorry, my throat was like dying for a second. I don't even know if you could tell. I wanted to finish the sentence before I cleared my throat. Um, let's get these. Heck yeah. Okay, first power up. This is Wind Jester. If it lets you double jump, actually it lets you triple jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it lets you triple jump, I guess. Another thing is if you hold down X, if you hold down the jump button, you fall a lot slower. But you can't double jump outside of a wall. Like you can't double jump outside of a wall jump, which is kind of, you kind of can sometimes. I'm not actually sure how it like like sometimes I can double jump out of a wall jump, other times I can't. I actually kind of like this form. Like it helps with precision platforming, but this game doesn't require a lot of precision platforming or whatever, so it's not the best. I like it, but it's not like the most helpful. This is Megagram. It gives you a different attack. and it lets you do a double jump, but you don't have the slowness of it. But you do jump a little bit higher, I think, from your initial double jump. Its special attack is also, yeah, just a bigger swipe. It's nothing too special or crazy. I'm not huge into the hammer specifically, but it's fine. This is electric bat. It lets you shoot. It lets you do. This is my favorite attack in the game. I love spamming this in any video game that it's in. The downside is you can't. It doesn't jump high. As a thing, like you don't get a double jump or a higher jump. It's just your regular ass jump. I think. God, you don't even get anything from. Yeah, you don't get a double jump at all. Um, I still like it for offense, but not so much for platforming. Oh, first boss already. I think. Yeah. I love these little robot dog lizard dudes. I think they're supposed to be lizards. I don't know actually. Bosses are can like bosses range from that to like unbelievably difficult to me. So I don't look forward to some bosses. I don't know. I don't. I'm starting to notice that I really don't like the lack of a double jump in this form or whatever. Oh, this one's charged move is shooting up, like doing a little force push. It does a lot of damage, like it kills a lot of enemies and hurts bosses a lot, but it like does push you back, which can fuck you up platforming wise or whatever, which makes it not ideal sometimes. And there's nothing over here, so I just wasted everybody's time, which is always great. Fuck off, man. I feel the different weapons mixed with like the combat focus makes it different enough from classic Sonic, and I think that's what a spiritual successor should do is like be the same. Like this is still Sonic at its core. You go fast, you collect things to heal, you like the setup's the same, it's fast paced, the level structure's kind of the same in that there's a lower path and a higher path and stuff. But it's like it differentiates it by adding a new twist to it. Can I fucking get up here, please? And you could tell this guy made like a pretty fucking good Sonic fan games and ROM hacks or whatever before this, because like they understand this how Sonic level design is classic wise. Yeah, I'll go with Winchester. I like the double jump. Look at that motherfucker. I forgot that the Winchester's ability fucking shit. It's the same thing as the other one, but it's the same thing as like Spark Jester, but like you fall back so much further, and there's no. Can I kill this thing? Can I fucking kill you? Goodness. Okay. Let's see. These just heal you pretty much. Like there's nothing else to these things. They fill your health bar. Also, I like that there is a health bar. That also differentiates it from Sonic in my opinion. That there's like you don't have to worry about like rings or whatever. I don't think there's lives. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to discuss about the game itself. Oh, we're already at the next boss. That worries me because that means they're recommending the electric bat. I don't know why, because the electric bat can't jump this high. Is this boss gonna do anything? Oh yeah, it shoots lasers like it shoots machine gun things. You can kind of cheese this boss by going behind it. Like, I don't know, I think it's intentional that like you want to stay behind it because it can't shoot backwards. At least for the first phase. Second phase, I'm trying to remember what it's like. Oh yeah, it does this, and you just have to jump periodically. I think otherwise it's the same shit. Dude, that fucking wrecked it, holy shit. I guess that move is pretty good. Oh, also, if you, how do I change? If you can have two abilities at once. I forgot about this. And you can change between them. Also, that's the end of the act, which means it's the end of this episode. So next, no, I keep making that joke in like every fucking Let's Play, and I'm not doing that. I'm not ending it here. I'm at least going for, I don't know how long. I assume this is going to have shorter episodes than I've been doing lately. Like, this is going to have like 20-minute episodes or whatever. I would assume something close to it, 20, 30, around that like 24, 30-ish, I don't know. Faker, I think you're the fake Jester around here. I don't know. Look at that fucking portrait animation. I love the little jittery like fucking mouth movement thing. All right, next lage, next lage, next lage, next level and stage mixed together. It's a lage. Hell yeah, I love this song. This game has a killer soundtrack, by the way. It's like obviously classic Sonic probably has a better soundtrack, but like this is still fucking good. The one thing I don't like that I hope I can change is there options. There is no options. I forgot. You have to fucking go to the main menu for options. Um, if you double tap left or right, you auto dash, and I usually have that turned off. But I think it defaulted my settings when I reset the save file or whatever. Um, yes, they usually Act 2s are like Sonic, they're similar. I kind of wish it was like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where they actually change the level, not considerably change the levels, but change it enough. Is this another? No, it's this. It's the one I already have. I think if you already have one, it doesn't let you collect another, so you don't ruin um fucking like having both. Like you don't have two of the same one. I thought these platforms fell, so I'm thankful that they don't, because I stayed there on there for like a second longer than I should have if they fell, if they do fall. I hate, I hate the bouncy enemies like this in games. It's not a big deal here, because obviously it's early game enemies, but killing enemies doesn't get you a lot. That's another issue I have. Like, I don't think it gets you anything. So, like, most of the time I just skip enemies. I get that you don't get it in Sonic either, but that usually at least has a scoring system. Oh, heck. That's another new weapon. I think it replaced... It does. I already forgot. Does it replace the one you have or the one... It replaces the other one in your stock. I like the lollipop one. It shoots out this, and if you hold it down... You shoot it like a massive laser. That thing fucking destroys enemies. Like, it just fucking destroys bosses. I love it. I don't want to show off the Lancer thing right now. I guess I can. Please? Okay. I'm like, please be right. I love the lollipop thing. The Lancer is not my favorite. It has, like, a long range, but it's like, that's the jump you get. You don't get a double jump or anything. I don't even remember what its charged up his thing is. I remember that also not being that great. Oh yeah, it auto dashes forward, and that can fuck you up, dude. That's killed me so many times. I forgot you can run up walls if you keep dashing. I already showed off the hammer, and I don't like it. Actually, I'll do this. Okay. That's another thing I don't like. You have to remember, like, okay, if I collect this, I kind of wish it was like Kirby, and if you fuck up, you can recollect it or whatever. At least for a little bit. I don't know what's up with these boots, by the way. Like SS boots 100, like number sign, pound sign, whatever. I'm at full health. I don't know why I'm collecting these things. Okay. I think we're almost at the end of the level. Get wrecked on. I don't know. I love long dashes like this. I don't know. Let's see. Got another one. Sure. This is Magician. It's pretty much Lollipop. It's Lollipop, but I think this does more damage, but you can barely move while you're holding it. I think. Some of this is like nuanced stuff that I'm not sure about, where it's like, okay, that looked like it was in the same place as the windmills, right? That looked like it was in the background as decoration to me. I could be an idiot, but it looked like it to me. There's a save point, so I assume the boss is here. Buy a fan. Help the planet's air circulation crisis. Isn't that relevant? I don't know. I don't want to get political. Climate change isn't political. It's real. Save the day, people. I don't know. Let's see. How do I... Okay, you just jump. Okay. I was like, I keep thinking that like that's going to get my jump that it's sideways or whatever. No! Can the Magician double jump? I already forget. No. Some of the abilities, like the Magician and the Lollipop, are kind of the same thing to me. Like, I don't understand a ton of the difference, but it's nice to have them, I guess. But that's one of my big complaints with it, is that you can collect items like that on accident, and some of the abilities are too similar. Like, you don't need the Lollipop and the Magician or whatever. The Magician? That's a Futurama reference. I don't know. The level is looking pretty different by the end, at least. I wanted to jump on that and see if I could jump on that. Like, I can. Is there any point to that? Probably not. They really want to make sure we're healed, so this is definitely the boss. Okay. This one's a fast boy. What? I forgot those actually stay around a decent bit. Am I gonna lose? I don't think I am, but you never know. Come on. Ah, you can't hit me here. I forgot that almost all of the early game bosses are broken just from like getting behind them. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. There's a second tier of abilities. And this one's actually one of my favorites, so it's weird that I forgot about it. If you have a full... Are we done? Okay, then. If you have a full bar from attacking enemies or whatever, you get a special move that is like that replaces your fully charged one, and each ability has a different one. This one you saw a bunch of stars rain down from the sky. We'll talk about the others as they come up, or if they come up. So that's the end of Act 2. This should be where I end things, but apparently it's not going to be. 1 second, lag. I'm sorry. I think we're good. That was like a fuck up thing, so that's fun. The keyboard slid off of the bed, and it like pressed something that opened like 6 windows and caused everything to lag. So that's fun. I guess we can keep going. I don't want to upload a 16-minute video, so I'm cool with uploading a 16-minute video, but not as like a let's play. I don't know, like as a itch.io one-off or something. I don't know. I've uploaded, like, I regret uploading the Yoshi's story videos that are like 15 minutes or whatever. Like that's just lame. I don't know. I'd rather have these two than the hammer. God, it's weird that this isn't the first level. Like, this feels more Green Hill zone-y, like first level to me. But I'm thankful we're getting the beach shit out of the way, because I don't like beach shit. At least we're getting that out of the way. I like these little crab guys. I like, a lot of the enemies are really cute. I like the little derpy-ass robot guys. They're little friends. Well, they're enemies, but you know what I mean. They're frenemies. They're little friends that are currently our enemies, is what I'm trying to say here. That's all I'm really trying to say here. I keep referencing that. That's from Albuquerque by Weird Al, and it's not funny. I don't know why I keep referencing it. I thought you could break those. Also, something to note is that, yeah, when you shoot down, it does keep you in the air. So if there is like a gap, at least in this form, I don't know if it happens in the other forms, you do go like this, and you can actually glide a little bit and jump farther, which isn't super helpful. There's not really bottomless pits in this game, or whatever. I don't think. I don't remember any bottomless pits, but it can help in certain situations. So that is something to keep in mind, I guess. God, can you not do a dash jump? I thought you could. Like, boom. You kind of can. It's kind of tricky though. Like that, doing that dash, that glide thingy. I don't know what to call it. Probably would have gotten me those health things. But again, I'm at full health, so I don't really care. Water. I actually don't remember how water works. I think there's an air meter. I think it's like Sonic, where there's like an air meter thing. Not an air meter, but a limited time underwater. Before you instantly die. Death in this game, I don't think we've died yet. Death in this game is mostly meaningless. Like, you just go back to your last save point in the level, which is usually really generous with how many there are. And I'll get to something that annoys me about this system when it comes up. I don't think it's going to come up. In this episode, I mean, it might, but I don't think it's going to. At least I don't. I'm assuming that it doesn't, because I would have to die like a fuckload of times, and I don't think that's going to happen in episode 1, guys. It's going to happen a lot later, because this game actually does get pretty hard. Not like, you know, unbelievably difficult, but it's kind of weird that indies have, like, at least back in the day, I think it's because of back in the day indies, like older indies, that indies have like a reputation of being like unbelievably difficult. And I think it's because of stuff like I Want to Be the Guy and Meat Boy and stuff that are made to be difficult. And people just assume that that's what all indies are. And there's like, I guess it's also a stigma that indies are usually inspired by a different game. Like, this is inspired by Sonic, obviously. And a lot of them are like, I played this game as a kid. They don't make games like this anymore, so I wanted to make a game like this. Even something as simple as like 3D. Oh, I thought there was a cutscene. I thought there was gonna be a cutscene with this guy. Even stuff as simple as like, I played Mario Galaxy, and I want to make something like Mario Galaxy or something. Or like, I love collectathons. I want to make games like collectathons because they don't. I don't want to say they're not made anymore. They're definitely not made at a AAA thing. And because of that, it's usually seen as like experts making these games or whatever. Like people who've played the originals that that were like inspired by a lot. Also, when I first played this game, I was stuck there for like a minute because I had no idea what to do. I was like, why isn't a doorway opening? And I feel like they could put an arrow. Also, those aren't platforms. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, I think it's just that, like, there is a stigma of, like, indie games are for experts of the genre where, like, I can't play that. I'm not good enough at collectathons to play A Hat in Time or something. I don't know. It's like, I think it was true back in the day, but it's not true anymore, and I think the stigma around that is dying. It's the same thing with ROM hacks, where, like, I know people who haven't played a lot of ROM hacks for games they like, because they just assume every single ROM hack is a difficulty hack, when that's not true. I don't know if I can... Well, now I can't. Is that a new power-up? I think it is. This one's fire. I think it might be burst, but I think it's fire. It's fine. Like, I think fire's fine. It keeps you in the air a long time. Like, it's also easier to stay in the air a long time than the lollipop one. Fuck off. But it can't attack straight down. It has to attack down at an angle like this. But it can fully attack in any direction while standing, which I don't think a lot of other forms can do. I could be wrong. I'm going by a lot of memory, like a lot of like, I think that's how it works. I've only beaten this game twice, so make of that what you will. I don't know. I kind of this one. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I kind of wish this would also had more of a beach theme. I know I just complained that the first two levels were way too similar looking, but like I feel like you could do. I don't know. I just missed the beach theme. It was nice. It also makes the fucking axe seem disconnected. Like this does not feel like Act 2 of the beach area to me. This feels like a new level, but I'm sure that's just me. God, this game has such a good soundtrack. I'm trying not to just shut the fuck up and listen to it. Like, it's hard for me not to just shut up and listen to the soundtrack. I guess we're going up here. I like the little robot dudes. Look at those little robot pirate dudes. That sounds like Robot Pirate Island. Oh god, I'm probably gonna call this episode that. Is this new? I think it is, right? Yeah. This is edgy. That is the name. It kind of sucks on ground. Like, this is all you get. And that's like no range. But if you charge up, you shoot shurikens, they stick to the walls and continuously damage enemies if they touch them on the walls. From what I understand, it seems to work that way to me. I don't like fighting bosses as edgy. Edgy doesn't help with bosses, I don't think. Once again, the answer is to just go behind the boss. Let's just do that. That should do a decent bit of damage. It should actually... Oh, it killed it. We didn't even take any damage. Okay. Is there going to be a sign? Is this the next area? If it is, you're going to get a sneak peek. Yes, it is? No, this is... Okay. We're going to keep going. What's this one? I don't remember this one. Oh, this one's board. This one never comes up. It's just for like metal boarding, air boarding. I don't know what you want to call this. And it causes slowdown for me. I don't know if it's on the Steam Deck and on this it causes slowdown. If you press square, you do a weird twirl, which is hard to time for me. Where do I go from here? Ah. Yeah, doing like this item is really good for going fast. But the issue is it's not. I'm just gonna switch back to this. It's not good for precision or at all, like at all. I got wrecked. Do people still say wrecked? The board also does let you stay on water, I think. Yeah, so you can like. not skip things, but take other paths if there's water. And you can usually, actually, yeah, you can skip things. You skip water sections, underwater sections, because you don't need to. You're not gonna fall underwater. It is fun. It's just I don't like that it sucks with precision platforming. Sometimes I do keep it as the second slot in order to like get past those set. It's just water doesn't come up that much in this game. Like it doesn't do anything a lot of the time. I think there's chase like style levels where it's like you just go fast and keep going, dude. You just keep fucking going, and it's probably good for those. But I don't know. I prefer the more platforming ones than the speed ones. I forgot that we don't have a double jump as the Jester. It's good for this. Like I can skip this. It's good. Fuck off. Okay, let's just dash. I think we're almost at the end of the level. It seems to be, because that's a bunch of health. I guess not. I thought we were at the end of the level. Okay, that's fine. God, I forgot there's a decent bit of straightaways early on, where like that's not very interesting level design, but I get it. It's early on, you want to keep things simple. The levels open up a bit more later in terms of like more multiple paths and like less straightaways like this. This game's been okay with multiple paths so far. Eh. Okay. End of level? Oh, boss. Hell yeah. Oh, no. If you get hit, your meter goes down, so you have to. So it's like you have to get a continuous combo to fill the bar. I don't think it empties fully. I think it just goes down. And we beat it. I believe that's the end of this world. Oh no, there's a second phase. It's also continuous hits, and the laser, like the laser ability, that's our bonus, our whatever special, I guess, does not count for it. That should actually like fucking destroy it. The bigger enemies are, it the star thing is really good for bigger enemies or enemies that move around a lot. It's not usually good for smaller enemies that don't move around tons, or smaller bosses that don't move around tons. I forgot you can take damage from those explosions. I also forgot how much the controller vibrates. Okay, that had a point. Okay, so next time on Spark the Electric Jester, I guess we're doing the next few zones. I'll see you guys next time. Actually, let's actually go into the zone. That way it saves. And that way I can make sure that next time we're good. Yeah, we're doing Smog Sewer next time, I guess. See you guys next time.